against this, you say?
I am gonna call the police.
Mademoiselle, relinquish your weapons. There was no need for alarm.
You are a serial killer. Look at how crazy your eyes are.
I am a lover, not a killer.
Yeah, they all start out that way.
There she is, my favorite doctor.
Oh, I take it you enjoyed the concert.
Oh, words cannot describe it, girl. Oh, Beyonce is breathtaking. The seats were spectacular. I can't thank you enough.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
You're a tough act to follow, Dr. Niles. Before you know it, Epiphany's going to give you a parking spot and you'll be the envy of us all.
What are you doing here, doctor? I thought you were taking a personal day to
I
recuperate.
recovered a little quicker than expected.
Ah, well, in that case, you want to do a couple beers and a darts rematch? Those are just karaoke.
It's not punishment.
Oh, you haven't heard me sing lately. Oh, which, by the way, doesn't matter since I don't plan to lose. What's going on? Oh, well, I was asking if you and Patrick would want to join me at Jake's after work.
I know you're home, Jason. Saw your car in the garage. The hood's still warm. I just need to talk to you.
Hey, could this possibly wait?
No, it's important. I just want to... Sorry.
Yeah, I doubt that.
I'm looking for Michael.
No offense, detective, but you probably couldn't pick a worse possible time. Jason and I were just busy.
Michael can't stay in Port Charles during the trial. It's too risky.
You're not taking him to that stupid island. He's not gonna be stuck there, Sonny.
You better stop looking so smug. This is foreplay for these two.
You know he's volatile. He needs to go someplace safe.
Well, it's not your decision to make, is it?
Unless you want everyone in the restaurant to know the truth about Michael, I suggest you keep it down. Besides, there's nothing to argue about here. Sonny's absolutely right.
Perhaps this is a case of mistaken identity.
It is?
Yes. You see, me and my jackal are staying in this fine establishment, and we called the concierge to get some dining recommendations. While we were awaiting a call back, we saw a news report on an escaped felon who had an eerie resemblance to you, sir. So you see, I had to follow you to make sure that if you were him, you weren't going to get away.
I have nothing from which to get away.
Yeah, of course, now that we've had this little chat, I realize that you are a well-respected chef, and you, in fact, did not intend me or my jackal any harm.
Who is this jackal you mentioned? Why couldn't he not speak for himself? Never mind.
Nice accent, you fake French guy. But my jackal is about to become your worst nightmare. Ooh.
You know, go ahead and count me out. I'm actually really looking forward to going home and spending time with Emma.
You know, it's a great idea. Maybe another time.
Really? Are you that scared of losing to me?
I was talking about me. You can do whatever you want.
Chopper's landing on the roof, Dr. Niles. This one's for you. Crushed left leg. The paramedics will give you the full rundown.
Okay, I'm on my way up. Get a team ready. Think about it, and let me know what the plan is.
Hey, I'm serious. If Lisa's patient doesn't take all night, you should go to Jake's.
I'm not going to go to Jake's without you.
Why not?
Because you're my wife. Why would I?
I told you I shouldn't have answered the door.
Why are you here?
Look, it's obvious Michael witnessed something the night Claudia died.
I wouldn't know.
Well, maybe Michael was at the cabin. Maybe he went to the cabin with his dad to look for his mom. However it went down, Michael knows the truth, and him not telling it has turned him apart. Okay, so if you convince him to talk to me, I'd appreciate it. He'd be a lot better off.
Michael's not here.
Well, you mind if I look around then?
Yeah, we actually mind a lot. Jason and I were obviously in the middle of something, and it would probably be better if you just come back tomorrow.
Well, by that time, Jason and Sonny will have Michael out of the country.
Are you kidding me? Does it look like Jason's in a rush to go anywhere?
Look, I'm trying to prevent Michael from having to testify in front of his own father. If he speaks to me, everything will be okay. If he doesn't, the prosecution will issue a subpoena, and he'll be forced to do it.
I'm sorry, I don't mind to be indiscreet here, but Jason and I really haven't had much of alone time lately, and we picked tonight and just tonight to do that. Come on, Dante, you've got to be like the most insensitive guy in the whole entire planet. Don't you know what it's like when two people just...
Look, if you just cooperate with me, I'll get out of your hair.
We told you we have no idea where Michael is, but we will pass along the message.
You know, I'm just trying to help Michael. If you love him like you claim to, I'll help him too.
You were great.
Thank you.
Do you believe that guy? He's known his dad's son for like 5 minutes, now all of a sudden he's filled with brotherly concern
Dante
for my welfare?
He's a cop. He'll tell any lie to gather evidence against Sonny. He did it for months and he's doing it right now.
I assume you'll take Michael to your island.
Michael's not going anywhere.
If you don't want Michael doing something self-destructive, like confessing for a second time, I suggest he goes.
Where was all this concern for Michael when he needed it?
You have a very short-term memory, don't you?
And I remember everything.
I'm not the one who puts Michael in constant danger.
No one believes you're protecting the kids anymore, Jax.
Done a better job than you have.
You don't want Michael out of Port Charles to keep him safe. You know that if he confesses, I'm in the clear.
Well,
admit it.
Making the noble sacrifice to shield Michael from the disaster which you created. But if Michael comes forward out of some misguided reason to save you, it all falls apart. The well-being of the boys has been at the heart of everything I've done for months.
Do you ever get tired of the sound of your own arrogance?
Oh, I'm arrogant. You're the arrogant one, you cock-shooting son of a bitch. I think Michael would be better off away from here for a number of reasons.
It's a good thing it's not up to you. Michael's my son, and I'm not letting him go.
Oh, hey, what's with the attitude?
I just don't want to go to Jake's, okay?
Robin, there's more to it than that. Be honest with me.
Okay, fine. You know, I get a little edgy when your ex-girlfriend decides to make a plan with you and at the last minute include me. Then it makes me seem like I'm the jealous wife, which I'm not.
Okay.
There's just another way to handle that situation.
What Lisa doesn't think before she speaks. So that's it. It's over. We'll go home. We'll spend the evening together, and this will be as unimportant as it actually really is.
So now you're not going to Jake's because of me?
No, I'm not going to Jake's because I want to spend the night with you and Em.
You love going to Jake's and blowing off steam.
Robin,
just because we're married doesn't mean we have to do everything
can you
together.
Just accept what I'm saying here?
I know that you want to go.
Okay, yes. Sometimes it's fun to go to Jake's. I know we both enjoy it, so it's nice.
Frankly, a little bit of Jake's goes a long way. All right? I get bored.
Coleman is not going to be happy with that.
Look, I like Lisa. Okay? She's great. She's an excellent surgeon, but her beard-driven acrobatics become a little annoying, especially when up and overs or whatever the heck they're called aren't exactly my forte.
And I'm just shallow enough to enjoy it every once in a while.
Yeah, you're a guy.
Well, it's part of my wild single days that I hold on to a little bit, the same way you hold on to your relationship with Sonny.
Oh, no. You cannot compare beer with my relationship with Sonny.
But let's be honest here. When we got together, we both gave up aspects of our life, of our past. You living in Paris, doing whatever you wanted to do. Why can't you just accept that I've done the same?
If you want beer and darts, man up and say that. Don't act like I owe you something.
Maybe that such precautions have become necessary.
He's definitely a serial killer.
Mister, where did you... I'm sorry. My beloved has returned. Yes, I have to call you back.
I knew that was going to be one of those endless calls with Bernie about what country you sent Sonny's money to, so I decided to check out Chef Robert myself.
You pursued the possible miscreant solo?
Yeah, I pretended I had questions to ask about canapes for Kate's next reception, and sure enough, he started hitting on me. You know, that man is not very subtle, and for a minute, I started to panic.
Panic? How? What did you do?
Well, I pulled a knife on him.
A knife?
Relax. It was just a butter knife, which probably wouldn't have worked out well if he really was planning on killing me, but instead, he just started hitting on me in this obvious, obnoxious fashion. Spinelli, I gotta tell you, if Chef Robert really is a serial killer, his victims must be dumb, because there is nothing attractive about that man at all.
Okay, you were recounting how you held the suspect at butter knife point?
Oh, right. Well, I just explained that it was probably a case of mistaken identity. And he could have really believed me. He's not the brightest bulb, which surprised me because I thought serial killers were supposed to be really smart.
The overt stupidity may have, in fact, have been a clever ruse.
So, Robert probably suspects that we suspect him. Spinelli, I am so sorry. Did I ruin your plan on catching him?
No, not to worry. Jack has a plan B and a C, D, and E if necessary, but unfortunately, all contingencies are far too dangerous for Maximus to...
Don't you dare. I'm gonna stay by your side the entire time.